Welcome back everyone, my name is Nyakes and you're watching the 9th episode of my survival let's play. In the last episode I've built this Mason Guild hall, basically like a trading hall just for masons, and I am quite fond of it. I love it, it's the best thing I've ever built, I think, because you know, I actually am just getting started. I'm just getting to learn the basics and the basics of building, and I like it a lot. Anyway, today we got quite a lot to do. Last time I showed you one box which I had prepared already, and I'm going to show it to you now again because yeah, I've got something to do, which is building an iron farm, because I had prepared for this already, and I prepared this shulker box. In here, in those two little spaces, there were blocks in order to make beds. However, I'm gonna leave this shulker box here for now because I actually changed plans. I am gonna build an iron farm, but this was based on the design that I've seen in Mumbo Jumbo's videos. I'm going to switch to Tango Tek's videos. He built an amazing iron farm and I just love it and I want to build it. And also, in between episodes, I was gathering more shulker boxes and I found this sweet trophy. I just don't know where to put it yet. So I had already prepared the layout for Mumbo Jumbo's farm, and I was going to build it in the hills behind my base, but I guess this has to go now, so let me get rid of that really quickly. Okay, so I got rid of the old outline, and I removed one more layer of dirt, and this is my new outline. This should be 15 by 14. This is just to indicate where the killing chambers are going to go, and of course I'm going to remove this later. However, I think this is going to be okay right now, right here. Let me quickly count this again, and if that's correct, I'm going to show you what I've brought, what material I've brought. Alright, it seems to be correct. Now in here I've just put the stuff that I found in between. Oh, this was in the water. I saw something and I had to go there, and I got one emerald, which is nice. And this is what I brought for this farm that I've seen in Tango Tek's video on Hermitcraft Season 7. And actually I created some scaffolding, and it's the first time I'm going to use scaffolding. I've never done this before, and it's amazing. Cool! Let me get down there really quickly. Up there, I mean. Oh, that is so sweet. And I can't fall down. Nice. And now can I... How do I put them to the side? I mean, I got one there. Oh, okay, wait a second. Ah, okay. So if I... Oh, okay, that one fell down. And if I now break this one... Sweet. Okay. I'll be able to work with that. Oh, I forgot something in those chests. Let me quickly get this. Yep. Some glass. Okay, I should start by getting up 16 blocks at least, and I think 16 should be fine. Let's make it 17. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Do I make sure that's okay? No, I trust. Oh, yeah, okay, it is 17. Yeah, it's like minus 17. Okay, cool. Let's go up there. And let's start placing workstations. So the corners of this build have to be 3 workstations. I decided to take the loom because for me it's the cheapest at the moment. Now, from here on, let's go over really quickly. And yeah, try to go over with... scaffolding doesn't work, of course. Okay, on this side I need to go over 14 in total. I mean, actually I'm just going over 10 and then adding another 2. So this row needs to be 14 in total because, as I said, this is going to be a 15 by 14 build. 12, 13, 14 and another loom. Good. Now I'm basically doing the same thing to all the other sides, this time 15 on this side, also 15 on that side, and 14 on that side, so that the 4 corners are 3 workstations each, can be every workstation. I think maybe not the ones that are not a full block. I don't know really, but yeah, I'd rather make sure to use full blocks here. Good, now that I've done this, I should go to the middle of the 2 15 sides. So basically 7 from each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the 8th block. Let me place a glass here quickly and check if it's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, correct. This is going to be my zombie spawning chamber. So I go another one out, 1 block here, and 2 up like so. And 2 up like so. And I think... yeah, I think I'm going to remove those 2 and take them with me, right? I mean, they could technically stay there. Let's leave them there for now. And let's do it on the other side too. And of course I can close them off already. I'm using glass here. I think you don't have to use glass. I just think it looks pretty. And I actually think about removing those 4 bottom ones. I don't think you have to. But... no, let's leave them there. Let's leave them there for now. I will see later if they are going to cause a problem or not. And if so, I can still remove them. Okay, so now I need to go up 3 on every of those workstations. And of course, I do not want to click the workstations. And add spruce trapdoors. I mean, they don't have to be spruce trapdoors, and that's not what you do. Okay, you should not fall down. Okay, add trapdoors on the middle block. Yep, of course, I fell down again. And afterwards you can remove those blocks. You leave the top layer though. And you repeat this on all sides. Okay, so on the... oh, no, let me not go down there. On the side that is 15 blocks wide, we need to go down. We need to go 1 block out like so and go across, and on into the middle on the 14 side. Now we need to go above this line. We need to have 6 in total, so 4, 5, 6, and now go all the way across. Oh, and I also just realized 2 blocks on this chamber is too much because it does not it should not be connecting with this layer, so there needs to be a 1 block gap. We need to get rid of that in just a second. Okay, now that this is filled in, I'm going to repeat this on the other side as well. Oh yeah, and actually just to show you, oh gosh, speaking English again, Nyakes, there's 1 block of a gap now there. Okay, now we add the walls around this platform. However, I'm actually going to remove this one really quick because... oh, no, wait a second. Now I'm going to remove it really quickly. Because first of all, I want to get back in here as well. And secondly, I'm going to leave this one open in order to be able to put my villagers and zombies in later. Now, I'm going to go around this platform like so and surround it. On this side, however, I'm only going to go out 1, and now I need to go back up here, and 2, and I think that's correct, right? Is it 2 or is it actually 3? Let me check that really quickly. Okay, so that's actually a 2 block gap, so we need to go a 3rd block out, and then in between I connect this with glass. So let me quickly surround this with 1 glass side and the walls. Oh, by the way, I used glass because it's waterproof. Oh yes, and also you see, I'm doing this basically as a tutorial sort of, but this is actually just to make sure that I get this right. You know, I'm building this the first time and I want to do it right, and I've looked at the video and now I'm trying to do it by heart, basically in a way that it makes sense. I want to understand. I'm not looking at the video side by side. I'm trying to do this on my own. However, of course, I am gonna link in the description the videos that I used. First of all, this is based on the Tango Tek episode in Hermitcraft, so I'm gonna put down his link, and also I'm gonna put down the link of the video I've looked at for reference. Okay, let me go get this done now. By now, I guess I can already get rid of my outline here so that I actually have the 17 blocks that I wanted. And from the bottom, this is what it looks like now. What I need to add now is the fence gates right next to this edge of blocks, the same on the other side. And then I should be able to finish the bottom layer by adding 2 more blocks in each corner and adding the beds. And that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, when placing down the fence gates, make sure that you place them down parallel to the glass row and like so that they do not connect with the stone walls, because I think that's what I've heard at least, that when they are placed like so and connected, that sometimes this is a notch that can actually sort of block the way out for the golems. And now I just open them and do the same on the other side. Okay, so I do not put the water in because, as I said, I'm going to use this for the villagers and zombies to be dropped into their respective chambers just yet. But yeah, I guess now it's time for the beds. Now when placing in the beds towards the 15 by 15 side, parallel to the 15 by 15 side, so on the chamber side basically, you want to add another 2 blocks like so, on which the third bed is going to be placed, like so. And now you place the beds facing the corner with the pillows. And when you've done that, you can actually remove the remaining blocks in the middle. So I'm gonna drop. Bye-bye. Oh, and what I've read on one of the videos, in one of the comments, is that these are not spawn-proof for zombies. So I'm gonna try something, and I'll see later, I guess, if it works or not. I'm gonna add lanterns next to the bed blocks. However, I have really no idea if that's gonna cause any issues. I'm gonna do this on this side in just a second as well. Now, for the last bed to be placed in, a lantern here, get rid of these blocks, get rid of these blocks, and drop down. Okay, now I'm gonna actually build the mechanisms for the first zombie chambers, and this is going to be tricky. I guess I'm going to remove the glass box there. I'm not sure right now, but I guess I'm going to do it. Let me quickly build up here first though, and let me go out 1 or 2 blocks, I assume. Yeah, that won't work, of course. Yeah, let me go up here like so. Okay, and I just now realized that everything was correct so far, just this block isn't actually. So you get rid of this one and you add another one below, so that you actually do have a 2x2 area, and then you fall down again. Now what you actually then do is you place a sticky piston right below here. So let me quickly try to get this. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, but it is below, right? No, it's not below. Okay. Then let me quickly get this one here. And let's just put 2 up here and then get rid of the rest one. So this one needs to be right below here, so that this can actually push 1 block up so that the zombie is facing out of this little gap up here. Then you go down 1 on each chamber. Let me see. Oh, that works. Okay, cool. And connect them in the middle so that they can both be powered at the same time via a redstone dust line. And in one of the 2 middle blocks you come down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you break 2 blocks in between. And you then place redstone torches, and now I have to check myself. That is not a redstone torch. If I put the bottom one down first, and then the top one, it's turned off. Okay, cool. Which is important. And now obviously I forgot my redstone anyway, but now I can connect those sticky pistons and they are not turned on, even though this redstone torch obviously is. And now I need to build a hopper clock. However, I have never built one before, so I'm definitely gonna do it completely by the tutorial. I think I'm gonna need 1 block below and 1 across. And what was it? A repeater, right? And oh, what was it again? I forgot. Wait a second, let me think about that. Oh, hi Dolphin. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, I'm just chilling here. Nah, I forgot how the redstone works again. But yeah, do I have to look it up? Oh, you know what to do. You do. Oh, cool. Okay, tell me, please. Okay, so the dolphin was so kind as to tell me how this works. If you know how a hopper clock works, perfect. I didn't. Now, this repeater is going to give a signal up here, and obviously it's going to be powered by this redstone block. I was pausing there for a second because I heard something, but it was just Fridolin, the cat behind me. I was really scared for a second. So this redstone block obviously is going to power this repeater. However, when it's going to be there? Well, when the hopper clock makes this piston push. Oh, these noises. Oh, he's playing with a bottle cap. Okay, so you gotta hear Fridolin now. Anyway, we're all professional, right? Not at all. Anyway, this comparator compares how fully loaded this one is and gives a signal into this sticky piston. I think when it's full? I don't know really. However, they are both pointing into each other, so this is gonna work as soon as I fill up these two hoppers. Now, I should really get Fridolin to stop playing with the bottle cap, at least in here. I guess this is it. This is the first layer. It's done. I need to cover this with glass so that it's spawn proof, but except for that, this is all perfectly fine now. Obviously I'm gonna have to add some redstone to get through the next layer, and I'm also gonna build the next layer now. You won't get to see it. I'm just gonna build it up there. I guess I'm just gonna show you how I build the first block, but then I'm gonna do it because I want 2 layers, and then I'm gonna try it out with villagers and zombies, and I guess I'm gonna show you how to get them in here, because this is gonna be I guess a painful time for me, so it might be fun for you. Alright, I'll get back to you in just a second. Okay, so when going upwards to the next layer, oh, I guess it's no use. I can't stop him from playing, and I don't want to stop him from playing, but I guess you're gonna hear a cat playing with a bottle cap for the rest of the episode. Anyway, so when you go up to the next layer, now there's a problem, and I have no answer to this because I just don't have the knowledge of the game. In the tutorial it said to go up 14 blocks, I think, and the 15th would be the new workstation. However, I think, that's what I heard at least, or maybe it's misconception, I don't know. I think that golems spawn in a radius of 16 blocks, which is why I built up 17 blocks. Now from this block I need to go up 17 then, I would say, and that's what I'm going to do now. I don't think another block, an additional block, does any harm. So let's do this. So this is the gap, this is the first, this is the second, this is the third, so this one is the fourth, and this one's gonna be the 6th, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17th, and right next to the 17th I'm gonna put my loom so that I can actually build the next layer right here. Sweet. Yep, I just realized I totally messed up. Oh yes, see, I'm now basically on the line of the wall, which is outside of my workstations, and just to make sure what I mean, I'm now inside my plateau, so above my workstation, and yes, great. Okay, now the problem here is, this isn't really a problem. It does make this farm a bit less efficient, because whenever a golem spawns on the outside, somewhere around here on the layer above, he will fall on top of this. However, I might actually, instead of removing all of this, just later add another row right here. I do not know if this is gonna change anything. I just can't imagine it will. So what I'm gonna do is I add another layer of stone here, and I switch. I change the wall. Just put it one block in this direction as well. One block in this direction as well. So this should technically work. These are just mistakes you shouldn't do in survival. Anyway, I get going. This was the most annoying thing ever, and it took me, what, an hour or so? And I even lost 2 on the way, so I created a small chamber to... oh, there's skeletons down there. To, yeah, breed some more. So, I'm gonna breed villagers here. However... I don't have building blocks. Oh, I have someone in there, okay. I'm gonna cover this up, I'm gonna do some tracks here, and then I'm gonna breed them so I have villagers nearby. Oh, Lord. Okay, so I finally finished the chambers. I finally finished putting in all the villagers and the zombies. It took me a full day for the villagers. It was really quite a pain. But anyway, I tested it and it works. 24 villagers, 4 zombies that carry some stuff, some killing chambers which are built out of stone. It doesn't look that great, but anyway, with slabs on top, and up here into the hopper cloak I put 1.5 stacks, which does work. I need to show you something though, really quickly. I left it with 2 layers now. I'm definitely not gonna build a 3rd or 4th layer for now because it really was painful. Maybe later, but not today. I think I am glad with it and the way it works. However, up here, these water sources did started turning to ice, so I added another layer of stone bricks up here with slabs on top so that it's spawn proof. If we go down now, and stay right here. Now, there you saw 1 and 2, and then there's a 3rd one. And 4, 5, you get at least, yeah, there's a 6th one. You get at least 3 and sometimes up to 8. Most times I get 5 to 8 iron golems and they die. Now I collected some iron already. Oh, it's loud right here. So I guess I should now continue building a collection system in a way. And then that's done, and then it will be my iron farm finished, so I can actually get going on with my world. Okay, now that this is done, I think I can finally get rid of all my stuff here. It doesn't look that pretty, however, it is finished and doesn't need to look pretty for now, because I'm not going to build anything around it for now. Now, it does work. Every 30 to 35 seconds, these get pushed up, and then later get pulled back again. Is there snow on top? Oh, there's snow on top of the ice. Well, that's cool. Anyway, they fall down, the golems fall down, they get killed, and everything is collected down here, starting with this chest. So I have 107 iron blocks so far, and I have some poppies here, and lots of space, and I think at least enough for now, so that I can collect iron, which is amazing. I like it. Maybe I actually leave an ender chest here, so that I can actually access this. And now, I guess I need to clean up first of all. Oh yeah, and I won't be needing this anymore. Anyway. Okay, now that I've actually cleaned up a bit, at least over here, I find that I really need a new base with the new storage system. However, this is something for another episode, maybe 2 or 3 episodes. and maybe even later, as I always find that I don't have that much time. So there are some other things at the moment that are more important. But I now need to do something, because I actually took some beds that didn't belong to the iron farm, and I need to replace them again. Okay guys, I am really sorry I took your beds. I guess it's time to replace them. Okay, now that this is all done, I think there's just one more thing I need to do in this episode, which is building something a bit nicer, which looks a bit better. And as I said, I want this house to be finished fairly soon, because I am gonna move out eventually. So this is supposed to be rather finished, and that's why I guess this needs to go, this needs to go. I want to build a garden or something like this at least. And you know, some of these blocks, they are functional, like my little not really good cactus farm, like my field, my composter, the portal even. I guess it's gonna stay here for now though. But yeah, still, it doesn't look good, so I guess I get rid of the stuff first, and then I'll see what I'm actually gonna do. Okay, so I changed a bit of the environment first, made some terraforming. With this one it was the hardest, and it's obviously not done yet. I wanted to have this beach mostly on the water surface level, and I created this hole here. It's obviously not finished yet, but I'm gonna work on this. But let me show you what I've done. I changed the elevation a bit, as you can see here as well. This was lowered by one layer, which you can see here as well. Now I can stand below this, and then I have some elevation here. I can go down here a bit, and then I can go one step further down here. Got rid of the field obviously, and yeah, I basically now just need to make a layout for the area, for the property of this, I don't know, vacation house maybe. I got rid of the bamboo farm, quote unquote, and placed it over there, and I guess I'm gonna use this as a space for a garden. So basically this area here, this plateau, this area here, the small pond over there, excluding the cow is German for cow, the cow farm. This is gonna be the property basically, and I'm gonna finish this episode by outlining this with a stone wall, which I'm gonna do now. Alright, so the outline is finished. Unfortunately though, as I have set myself the goal to finish and end this episode today, and as I have run out of time recording today, I guess this will be it for today's episode. This is the outline of my property of the garden, and it will soon be finished hopefully. I will definitely, I promise this, continue this next episode and finish it. At least the garden. I don't know about the interior, but I will definitely do the garden. I have very many ideas actually. They are not mine, at least not all of them. I got some inspiration from the internet, but I have some ideas of my own, and I have some ideas for different things that are going to happen in this area, and that should be looking quite nicely. I have a special plan for this area, for something like a front porch, also for the kelp farm, which is going to be built one day or another, and for a proper entrance in a way that I can still fly in, but it still looks a bit like an entrance. I will definitely change the wall, of course, but I have this space over here, I have the pond over there. There will be a gate next to the pond leading into this barn and farm stuff area. Then I will have something going along here. I will have paths, obviously. I will have something in here. So I divide this into a small section. I will have something here, and I will have two sections right here, and then just some stuff here. And I have many plans actually. I mean, if I go around it without telling you anything specifically, but I have one plan for a build there, one 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be here or maybe even here. I guess here is a bit better, or maybe here, but 6 definitely. 7 concerning the pond. So I have at least 7 ideas what I'm gonna do with the garden here. But yeah, as I said, this is gonna be it for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please make sure to hit the like button, and if you want to see more, consider subscribing. This was, I don't know, not the best episode, but it's gonna be another step towards automation. I have an iron farm, and it's amazing. I love it, and things will be quicker from now on because I'm not gonna waste any more time looking for iron. I will just have to AFK here, and this will be all. Okay, this is it for today. As I said, bye bye. See you next time.